Hey guys, it's me, Lone Wolf SAS, and today I'm going to be showing a little tutorial on how to make guns, like what guns are good on Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm going to make a little guide on what guns are, well, what are not. I'm still going to explain them all and their downfalls and some of the good ones. Pretty much all the good ones that I would recommend using. First of all, let's get to the classes. I have different kind of classes. Soon we'll get to every single one eventually. Get to one eventually. Like I have one for Blitz, have one for, camping, but I don't even use that class anymore. I don't really like to sit around. That's if I have to, like Domination. Domination, you pretty much gotta sit and defend a flag sometimes, so that's pretty much why I use it for. But I also made a Domination class just to have it in the category. Search and Rescue, I use that for radar. Like, you know how Shield has radar? That's a good thing to have to see who's behind the wall. Rushing class is when I just go full out rushing, but stealthily at it. Like, I just rush head on into somebody's spawn or on Blitz too. Like, it also works on Blitz because sometimes you need to get to that place real fast. Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch, I pretty much use this for I can use this for every mode because it's pretty much good for every mode. Because you're pretty much just shooting people. Sometimes you gotta take a flag, but still take people out. My one shot, one kill. That means every single gun I use on here has single fire. Single fire is surprisingly very good because single fire makes some guns a 3-bullet kill. And that's way better than shooting a bunch of bullets at them at some points, because you can just shoot 3 bullets and they're down. Very good for tactical stuff, like you just want to walk around a corner and don't want to make too much of a commotion of where your shots are. You just be like bang, 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 and they're gone. So it's very good. I'll teach you about that class later. These classes are pretty much not important. This, my sniper class, has a bunch of snipers, but that's pretty much it. We'll get to that another time. But this video, we're going to be doing Team Deathmatch class, so let's click on here. I already have names for good classes, but I could really change the name for them, but let's just start with this gun. Start with nothing. I start with completely nothing at all. First of all, let's start with this. Don't got that gun, so we're going to go to this one. The AC 2010. Very good at keeping distance, but it sucks at close range though. Very good at long range though. Like you can take people out with a suppressor and not be seen. I always use a suppressor because running without a suppressor, people can see on the map. So you don't want people to look for you. Like, you don't want to get like 20 kills, you're gonna get a chem strike and get killed by somebody camping around a corner, because that's what everybody do nowadays. Like, they just sit around a corner and wait for you because they seen you on the map. They know you're going this way, so it's always good to have a suppressor. But let's get started customizing this. I would recommend using a dot because on this gun, the iron sight is not that bad, but it does screw you up on some kills when somebody's hiding behind, a desk or something. Something where it's required to shoot them behind their head, like shoot them right at the head. So I recommend a dot, a regular dot, nothing special. Don't put any of these dots, don't do any of these fancy dots right here, because those are very not helpful for some things, because you might be thinking you're shooting the enemy, but you can be like easily missing them by an inch. This dot, not good either. It's good for like, close range when you can see the person, but if they're behind a desk, you're gonna have a tough time shooting that person. This one's not that well. The dot, the deuce, really not that good. Pretty much like a pause, a pause symbol. Not very good. The Danny, it's not bad, but sometimes it's not perfect either. Hollow, no. Delta, only good for one-shot guns like single fire. It's not really good for, running up to people and shooting them, because you might think that the top of that arrow is where, the dot is, the correct dot. but it's really not. Not good either. It says precision dot. It's really not. I would recommend only the blue dot and the default dot. But I go with the blue dot, you know, just change it up a bit. Now, let's go on different things. You could use an ACOG scope, but ACOG scope is for long range, and some of the sights on the ACOG scope are not very good. So it's best to just use your eyes with the dot. Holographic sight, the same as the ACOG scope, but only it's way bigger. But here's the thing. When you pull up your gun, you're going to be facing, like, you're pretty much going to be shooting, how should I say, when you pull up your gun, you'll see that pulling up the dot, this dot, the red dot is way faster, because you'll know where your dot is immediately when you pull it up. When you have this dot, it kind of like zooms in a little bit, and it takes like at least 1 second for you to pull it up. 1/2 a second, pretty much. And that could get you killed at some points, because you'll be like wondering, because when you pull the gun up, it's super big, and I mean it's super big. I might show you a little clip of it real fast. I'm not sure if I'll show a little clip, but I probably will. This dot has 2 dots. Pretty much it has a close range dot and a long range dot. Very good at some things when you want to, like, if you have like a single fire gun, it would be good for like close range and stuff, and long range in case you want to just pop somebody long range real fast. Holographic sight. It has the same thing. It has a dot, but only has a holographic sight for long range. Very good for single fire also, but we're not worried about that at the moment, so no. Tracker sight. Some people think this is a very good thing to have, but it's really not, because the tracker sight wobbles a lot, and I mean it wobbles a lot, and it's very distracting to get a hit. Plus, it makes it a lot harder when somebody's behind a desk. You might see his yellow tracker around him, like the yellow surrounding around the player, but here's the thing about it. When you try and shoot straight for their head, you might just miss a bunch of bullets and get killed, so it's not really good. It's good for finding people sometimes, but it's not good for, you know, running around like on Team Deathmatch, where you sometimes gotta keep going. Flash suppressor. Not really. It's probably the weakest attachment out of all of them. It's the weakest. I'm not gonna say it's good for anything. It's the weakest barrel ever. And I mean, like, it's very, very not good. Like, all it does for real is, this is what it does. When you're shooting bullets, your gun has flashes. That's the thing. It only has flashes. That's all it. This thing makes the flashes go away when you're shooting. But here's the thing. They can still see you on the map. Really doesn't matter, because they can still see you on the map. And seeing, like, I don't care if they see my flashes. Like, if they see my flashes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna really care, because I had a suppressor. That means they're not gonna see exactly where I am. They're not gonna know which floor I am. They're just gonna know I'm here. And I'm pretty sure nobody be looking for flashes, man. Flashes are very small. It's not a real big deal. It's not like you're in the dark and you see a big giant flash when somebody fires. Like, no. No. Muzzle brake. Good for long range and stuff and going on brute force, running around killing people. But other than that, that's it. Very good for running around loud, but you still pop up on the match. I mean, you still pop up on the map and people can still see your flash. It's pretty much just run around and gun, pretty much. The suppressor, aka the silencer, is very good for stealth, but if you're good like me, you can use it to sneak around and also take people head on. Like, I could seriously run up to a bunch of people and beat them all with the suppressor gun. Silencers only take around a little bit of range, but for some guns, range doesn't really matter sometimes. How I learned that range doesn't matter at some points is because the Ripper is a submachine gun, pretty much for a little bit close range. That gun can shoot all the way across the map with a suppressor. It already doesn't have good range, but it can shoot a guy way over there and still count as 3 or 4 bullets. Not really much. And plus that gun shoots super fast, so it's like you can tag them down real fast. It has a lot of ammo too, so it's pretty much OP. It can beat pretty much all the guns close range, and pretty much medium range it can beat you. Long range, if you're not looking at the person, he can shoot you long range. So it's a pretty much very good gun. Plus it has 2 dots. It has a long range dot and a close range dot, so it's pretty much dominant out of a lot of weapons. But we're gonna use a suppressor. Mostly some people foregrip for their dirt perk, but dirt perk takes a perk. I mean, having a dirt perk takes away a perk. It takes away 3 perks. I mean 3 perk stages. How should I say this? It takes up 3 perk slots. And perks are very important in this game, so we're not gonna go for foregrip since this gun shoots steady. This gun shoots very steady. We'll talk about the rest of the attachments later. But let's finish this gun. Secondary, really not important, because here's the thing. Some people would be like, if I'm shooting with this gun and I run out of ammo, I can just pull out the pistol instead of reloading. On this game, switching to your pistol is definitely not faster than reloading. Like, that's sadly, because those were old tactics from Call of Duty 4 where if you switch to your pistol, it's way faster than reloading. And that actually worked. I was going online shooting people, and when I needed to reload, I'd pull out the pistol, finish that person. That's how it was. It was very good. It was very realistic at some points. Like, Call of Duty 4 really put the point for realistic, so I like that game. But on this game, that doesn't exist, so I don't never use a pistol. I don't use grenades because that also not useful because it takes up a perk. Having a grenade or tactical. Like, you could use a button, you can throw a grenade. People don't get really a lot of kills with a grenade. It just doesn't help. Semtex, it's good. It's like a grenade. Only it sticks on walls, but still not really useful that much. Because throwing it pretty much makes everybody know you're looking for them. Throw knife, not very good either because it's a big chance you'll miss. And if you miss, you're gonna get killed probably. IED, good for traps, but not very good for running around, sneaking around. Because it also takes up a perk. Everything takes up a perk, so... And sometimes perks are very crucial. C4 for tryhards or for people who use it tactically. People who use it tactically, you could put it on the wall and wait for somebody to go around that area and then blow it up. Or if you suspect somebody's going to go this way and you're just waiting around for somebody to walk by, put it right there and blow it up when they get near it. Also good for 2 modes, search and destroy when you're defending, or search and rescue when you're defending, or reinforce. It's also good for that. So there's a lot of things that's very good for if you're going to use it tactically. But some dumb people run around with a shield and throw C4 right in your face. But here's the thing, you can get flat jacket, or is it called? It's called ballistic vest on here. No, it's not ballistic vest. Whatever, we'll get to that when we get to the perk. But it pretty much will make it so when they throw C4 at you, it's going to take 2 C4s to kill you. And when they throw this first C4, they'll blow you up, but you'll still be alive and you'll already be shooting at him, so he'll die immediately. Cluster bomb, it's a chemical bomb, very good for hitting a lot of people in one room. So it's very good for just clearing a room out real fast. And even if they live, you can pretty much just rush in there and shoot them with like 2 more bullets or 1. Because he definitely ain't having much health for that. Tactical. 9 bangs, very good for tactical infiltration. Like you just want to get into a room real fast. Throw a 9 bang off the wall into the room and rush in. And you can just kill who's ever in that room if they don't have tactical mass. Concussion, good for slowing people down and also a little bit of blinding. But sometimes you can concussion yourself. And concussioning yourself is a bad thing at some points because everybody can sneak up behind you. Or they can run right in front of you and dash behind you, because when you're concussion, you cannot move very fast and you cannot turn very fast at all. Smoke grenades, good for blinding people or distracting them to sneak around. Like you can throw it on the left side and it'll be like he's coming out the left side, then you run out the right just to trick him. It was just a little distraction, but we're not doing that with this class. Trophy systems, good for camping, but other than that, not very much. Motion sensor, good for little traps to make sure, like, it doesn't hurt them, like, doesn't really hurt them, it just makes them very noticeable, because when they run by this, it will tag them, and you'll be able to see him, as a very orange surrounding his entire body, so pretty much you can just track him down and kill him. So the moment they run into this, they're pretty much spotted by a lot of people. Normal Barrack is pretty much it's not very useful. It just weakens armor. It doesn't really do much. It just weakens, like, in case somebody has ballistic vest, it will completely weaken that. Like, it pretty much takes it away. You can shoot a person, like Juggernaut and stuff. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze real fast, so I muted the mic. And now let's get to the perks. First perk I'm going to be using is Ready Up. What the perks I'm getting ready to tell you right now are pretty much the most important perks in the game. 1, Ready Up. So when you're sprinting, you'll pull up your gun faster. Sleight of hand. Faster reloading, pretty much. Very useful. Makes you reload super fast and can keep going. Quick Draw makes you fast. It makes you aim faster. Very useful. Another useful perk. Another useful perk. Focus. It makes, like, if somebody shoots at you, you won't flinch at, like, you won't flinch at all, pretty much. It really helps. And also reduces sway, so you won't be, like, moving around like a sniper rifle a little bit. Now that we have our most important perks out of the way, there's also time for some free perks like Hardline, Ping, No Fall. A couple of things you can use, but like you could use a lot of things. Since we have a lot of perks still left over, we got time to do a couple of things. So let's think. A couple of things you can do. You can get this takedown where you can kill a person, they won't see the skull pop up, and it's very good for staying stealthy because their partner won't know where he died, so he will never figure it out. So it's good to do that sometimes. So if you kill somebody around the corner and he sees the skull, he knows somebody killed his partner over there, and he'll look over there and watch it. If you have this on, they won't see the skull, and you can pretty much shoot the guy because he won't know his partner died over there. This will help you not get hurt from falling damage, but that's good for rushing in case you want to get out of a situation or jump out a window and be just fine. Or you can get Steady Aim, increases hip fire acceleration. I don't really use this much. Sometimes I'll use it, but not as much. It's good for, you know, running around and killing people on the run, so we'll get that. And now the final perk, I'm going to use Stealth, aka Takedown. Takedown, very good for running around and keeping going. Because sometimes when you're going for these high kill streaks, let's go to kill streaks, like, if you want to get this high kill streak, you got to be very stealthy, because running around guns blazing will get you killed, because a lot of people will be looking for you and they know you're going for a kill streak. So it's good to have a suppressor. And also takedown so nobody sees the skull and focuses on finding you. Now let's get to the actual kill streaks. I mostly run a guard dog to have my back sometimes, and also sense when people are around. A helicopter to give me those free kills to get to my final kill streak. And pretty much I use a Loki pretty much. If I can get to a Loki, I'm alright with it. Because Loki is very useful at some points, but you can also get a turret or a Trinity rocket. You're your choice, or a Maniac. It's pretty much, there's not really a lot of kill streaks on this game, I'm gonna tell you the truth, for Assault. So there's pretty much no big advantage. A lot of people pick the Halo Pilot, but if you got enough skill to get those couple more kills, just go for the Loki, because the helicopter lasts for a long enough time to get you those couple of kills to get to this, or this. If you're running around and killing people while the helicopter's doing its job. But I'm gonna put a Loki, because I'm a beast. Also a pro. If you haven't noticed why I'm making this guy, because I'm very good at this game. Been playing this game probably like I would say I got this game at least a month after it came out, and I've been playing it ever since. So I've been playing it a very long time to keep around. Specialist, very not useful. Support, well, Specialist is useful, but that's for if you're going for a Chem Strike, but I'm not. Support means that you can die, but keep your kill streak. But for a SAPCOM, it takes a little bit more points. Flat Jacket, 8 points. Means like 8 kills. Pretty much, it has a lot of stuff that's helpful. Like, you can use a Moz to shoot down a helicopter. The Owl pretty much makes a ping around you. Makes it easier to detect enemies. Have a support squad mate who follows you around with a shield and a pistol. Very good for guarding your back. A ground jammer that pretty much takes away their map is pretty much a counter UAV. Air support blows out everything out of the sky except the UAV, it pretty much blows everything out of the sky, like a helicopter, a Halo Scout, anything in the sky except the Loki. What else we'll go into? Halo Scout. Halo Scout, you zoom around with a sniper and a helicopter. Very hard to aim. Like, it's very hard to aim it while you're flying in a chopper because it wobbles a lot. So, not very useful, but it does look cool when you get the final kill. Oracle, very helpful for if you have a complete team. Like, one person runs Assault, one person runs Support. Like, so you can give us Flat Jacket, Oracle, or Jammer or something that helps a very lot. Or he could give us Ammo Crate, very helpful. Like, people can run Ammo Crate, Ballistic Vest, and Oracle to help their teammates, or get them a Jug Recon and just have it around so it can like help the corners without dying as much. Or Odin, pretty much is a complete Loki but opposite. It has support stuff. Instead of raining down missiles like the Loki, this Odin straight up makes a big giant ping and marks them on the map, and also makes them surrounded with orange. Pretty much it's like the tracker sight, only it marks them completely. Like, pretty much if they get hit by that mark, they're marked from everybody on the team and everybody can see them. It's very good for support to have somebody on this who's very good, because they can just get up to Odin and pretty much give us the best support that could ever be done. But we're not going on support, because pretty much sometimes I play Call of Duty Ghosts by myself a lot. I used to have a team. I used to be in a clan where we were very cooperative. We were called the straight up Snoopy Dogs. I was in 2 clans. One was Teabag and one is Snoopy Dogs. But we were a very good team. Specialists. Pretty much I use Specialists very usefully. I use it to get ping. Ping, this is what it does. When you shoot somebody and kill them, it makes a ping where you killed the person, and pretty much you'll see the enemy around that ping, and you'll see the enemy dot if somebody's around that area, and you can take him out too and cause another ping. It's good for finding out who's around and who else you can keep killing in case you're going for a Chem Strike. You just keep going. They'll pop up on the map, kill another one pops up on the map, kill him too. It pretty much keep going. Our second specialist can be straight up agility, so you can run super fast and get away from stupid situations real fast. And my third specialist perk is unlimited sprint, so I can just keep running around and be just fine. I have stalker, so I can drive by, like walk around a wall and keep walking and shoot 2 guys or 3, 2, 1, it doesn't matter. I could just keep going, so I just don't stay in one spot too long. And also get Deadeye. Deadeye increases the chance for deal more damage. Pretty much, if you shoot somebody, you might get a critical hit and kill them a lot faster than most guns do. It's very useful, but here's the thing: it takes 5. It takes 5 kills to get it. But here's the thing about specialists: when you get your 3 perks, these are your 3 perks that you're gonna earn. And when you get like 2 more kills, I think it's like 1 more kill or 2, you get these 2 perks free. So there's pretty much less kills to do. So you get these 2 good perks that take a long time to get. So it's very good to put these at your final perk because it's very helpful. I'm telling you, it's very helpful to get your Kim Strike. Like when you get to the final specialist, you turn into a straight up beast because you have good perks. You can run around fast. You got ping. Nobody can sneak up on you when you're shooting a guy. You'll be set. Well, I'm gonna go on assault. And there we go. Our first gun is done. You can celebrate by putting on some camo. And voila! First gun's done. And this video took like at least like 26 minutes to build one class since I was explaining everything. But we're just gonna stop the video here with one gun because I explained a lot on this video, and we'll talk about the rest of the guns later. We'll get to the Honey Badger, good guns and stuff later, the EMP, tell you about that, R5, tell you about all that and the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make the SC2010 pretty much. I'm going to tell you more guns later, but until then, have a good day and I'll see you later. Hey guys, it's me, Lone Wolf SAS. I'm going to be showing you how this SC2010 works. It's a very good gun. I'm going to show it off on this little tiny video. I know this video is a little bit long, but well, some things had to be shown and some things had to be said so you understand why I picked these kind of perks. And yeah, we're gonna, before we start this video off, I'm gonna be showing you I'm gonna be showing you my sensitivity. I pretty much keep my sensitivity at 5 on this game because sensitivity is pretty much key because you don't want to overturn and miss a shot. So yeah, I keep my sensitivity at 5, and I think that's a very good limit to keep it there. So hope you enjoyed this video, just dropping a little hint, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later, and let's get this started.
Go. Good night.
Not up in here! Guard dog ready.
Headshot.
Okay.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna be trying to do this a lot more, trying to make guides for guns, and I will be doing other Call of Duty guns, like I will be doing gun guides on the other Call of Duty, so hang tight. I'm gonna be trying to do this. Sorry this video was super long, but some things had to be explained that needed, you know, to explain more so people can understand a lot better on why the gun's working, what perk does what, and what perk is helping at the moment, and help me do some of this stuff. That's why I wanted to make that action video at the end. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be trying to make another video. You know the next gun is the Honey Badger, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.